hopefully it worked out well for you. I know it worked out well for me and many, but I don't know if whatever he does. So I'm not watching as you trade. Okay. But it was certainly worked out to be. It worked out well. Oh, I gotta hold on. Shut up. Who's that? Who's that dumbass talking? How do I mute myself? I don't do that. Oh, hold on one second. I don't know what I'm doing here. Oh, there we go. Okay, so so as we watch, you watch and you wait. It's a patience game, and this goes back to, again, when you're playing this game. All right, Captain, it's getting close. Bing, I'm filled. Where's my stop, Cappy? I'm in. I don't want to go broke. Help. Well, you missed the Dow. I don't know how you missed the Dow. That was the cleanest one, but it doesn't matter. Again, look, anybody who thinks that one trade is the bomb is making a mistake. That's what do you say there, young man? Anybody who thinks one trade is the answer is missing the point of what we do. All right, Cap, I got $100. Should I take the Bubba burgers? Let's go on more. Okay. Nice call, Mr. Capitone. 79.50 was the high. It's a pretty good look, a pretty good trade. Okay. Nicely done. Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay. So, but anyways, it's a model that you're waiting and waiting and you're waiting and you're waiting. Okay. That's what it comes down to. So, we're looking, as we come into, where are we at here? So we're getting nothing on this bar coming. Okay. So we know that, right? But we do have now a benchmark. Okay. We have a benchmark of where, we're looking for in volume wise. And, in the Dow, you're looking for somewhere. Why are these things so sensitive? Damn it. Oh, bitch. Okay. So we have a benchmark or an area that we know is what we're kind of looking for. And what we're really trying to do here now, God dang it. Okay. We're really trying to do here now. I'm sure this is part of my computer too, though. Believe it or not, my brand new machine needs a new hard drive. Something is amiss. And guess who's got to put it in? That's going to be a fun story. But, so we have an area or a benchmark of things to watch of where the levels come in. Cap, I put in a trailing stop, sir. I'm still in, and it's still running in my favor. So, but, what you're trying to do is this was not a blow off trade. Captain gave a level, and he always goofs around. He gives good solid levels. He's a pure chartist, a pure technical trader, and he throws out levels into the chat room, and they're pretty solid for a trade. It's just it depends how you want to trade them. There's many ways to trade. It just depends on the hardest part of other types of trading. 280. The other parts, the tough parts of trading are when do you exit? We have rules on everything except for when you get the monster home run, how much you're going to make. Okay. But we have our exit rules are easy. So that's a simple plan. Okay. That you can make. And again, look, at the end of the day, there's a lot of ways to trade, but this is the cleanest way. It was very good. This is the cleanest way. What we're doing is the cleanest way to walk in cold off the street and decide you want to trade for an hour. Okay. That's why this is called part-time. There is nothing. All you need to know from behind is there any activity that, so you can set your pattern and your benchmark off of. Okay. Nothing else matters. So, again, that was the same as what happened yesterday. We hit a monster. Well, we had a lot of good trades yesterday, but, and I don't know, the euro currency was very tricky. If you'd have gotten stopped out, then you broke even, but it turned out to be a big winner. Right, you may get there. Yeah, I mean, it might. Yeah, you need volume. You got a minute 19. So you could get it. Again, you're close enough to potentially get it. Okay. And that's why we set some of these benchmarks so that we have a general idea. So again, I don't have to stare at the chart. There's certain things I have to see before anything. Before I have to look deeper into the picture. This is getting there. Now, hopefully will it stay? It's already come back 50 ticks. Okay. Certainly this was not, but you could have justified it. This time of day is the interesting time of day that, where you start to justify, which is why I warn and why we wait to let it establish those types of patterns. Okay. If I put on two positions, what I'm trying to do and on two is I'll be more aggressive with one of the two, okay, to make sure that I get even and make money. And then I'll be obviously more passive with the second, okay, and try to, hit a score. We'll go into that someday, maybe in the next class, how you trade multiples, because it's a different theory, and it kind of ties into, what the Badger and I did back in the day. Okay, because there's things I don't always talk about because I have to be able to clearly explain what I would be doing. Otherwise, people will drive me crazy, drive themselves crazy, and lose a lot of money. Okay, so you really have to have a good handle for it. But yes, I do manage it separately. Okay, like I did yesterday, for example, and I tried to explain yesterday if you were here with the euro currency. I had two because I took both blowoffs, and one, I got out much sooner, and one I held for much longer. Okay, so that's something that we watch, and you do manage them a little bit differently. Yes, 100%. So right now we've got typical action we've had every day basically, and we've had very few opportunities. This is our third day this week, right, of trading. I think we had 7 trades or 8 trades, and Monday we were one and 2 or 1 and 2 or whatever. I mean, we lost money, whatever. We lost 144, and yesterday anywhere from you should have made anywhere from 600 to 1,000 yesterday. Depending on the size of the contract you're trading. Okay. So, but here we are, sitting here watching, and of course the Russell collapsed, so we never got the opportunity to do what we would have done with it. Okay. Now, again, it's really back to the simplest thing is just waiting for the volume. Right now, I got it, and we're back. We're in the exact same pattern, declining volume, which we know is coming. But basically, in this time of year right now, not only does it decline, it falls off the face of the earth. Okay. Okay, well, good. Okay. Look, it was a monster winner the way we had it set. And if you reverse it, better for you. Listen, I want everybody to make money. Okay. The bottom line is I'm on your side. I want you to make money. Okay. I'm rooting for you. I hate when you lose money because I lose, but I feel worse for you because listen, I got plenty of losers. Okay. It's not like I've never had a losing trade before, so, I'm more concerned about my members than I am about, my own account. So we got a big whipsaw kind of trade, but not enough activity to get involved yet. Okay, that's to remember. Watching the chart trade and being involved are two different things. Now, if you're using other levels, if you're actually trying to chart, okay, and you're charting, and you're using methods like that, hey, then that's a different entry. It's just like what I do on Monday night. Okay. YM, well, there's nothing there. There's no volume. What am I going to do with it? Again, I'm not interested in gambling here. Okay. Either it gives me what I want or I'm going to watch. I don't hate, the markets are open 241 days a year and some nights, right? Because there are some nights there will be business. I have no interest in being active. I'm already in the market. Okay. I've already got a position. Regardless, I don't have to be active day trading if it's not active. I want to be active when I get the edge, not when the market's got the edge. Okay, you got to remember that's about the most important lesson I can teach you is, being active is not smart unless there's something to be active for. Okay, again, I keep urging you to remember what you're trying to do here. You're not here to trade because you want to play a game and you're trying to be busy. You're trying to make money. And if you want to make money, you got to grab the edge. Okay. And even with the edge, you're not always going to win. But if you start making exceptions, especially in a crap market like we have now, okay, you're going to only get yourself into trouble. You have no chance in the long term. You will get destroyed to continue to try to outguess and figure out what's going on. Okay. In these miserable low volume ranges. Okay. So could I make it? Sure, I could say, hey, they're chasing it up, but there's no volume here. They're sending the message to you right now. We don't give a shit, about the market. We're going up and we're going up on no volume. Why? Because there's nobody in the way to sell them. So they're going to let them run them up. Okay. And then, maybe that will trigger a panic. Okay. Maybe it will trigger a tap on the shoulder and you will get a sudden burst of volume. Okay. But until you get volume and price, NQ38, what is if still NQ38? I don't understand. Oh, you're right. No, I'm out. I remember I yelled it. I got stopped. Made 280. Okay. Crude could be. Okay. Again, you're still watching. This is not anywhere near where I want it, volume wise. So, again, you can get away with, marginal trades until what? Until you don't. And when you don't, then they start getting ugly and you keep chasing them down and you keep getting hammered. Look, I've been through this. I've probably made over 1 billion trades, honestly. Okay. In my life, between the day, because I used to trade, 25 to 50,000 contracts a day. So, I'm just telling you that there's no reason, unless you design the edge, which is what we're waiting for. You're just, as they say, in the wind. Okay. So until this volume rises close to my line up there, I'm just going to I'll be watching and talking. Not that I have much of a voice left. I've been talking for 3 days. You might have something in the Russell. Look at the whip in the Russell. Jesus. Okay. But again, there's no real trade there. Just a lot of whip. Miracle whip. So, we'll see. Again. Oh, and crude was a good trade yesterday too. Yeah. I knew something was else was missing. So, now I might be willing to accept less volume now in some, but it's still got to be much greater than the ones before. 4 to 5 bars before are the indication, okay, that about volume. And until I get that, I will not be involved. Okay. I don't have it here. I could justify if I wanted to, but I'm not interested. Justifying your actions, this is very close as well. But justifying your actions because you want to do something is not good. It's not healthy. And it's not profitable over long term. Okay. That's all. It's that simple. Okay. If you justify stuff, you're kidding yourself, and you will lose money. I am in Vegas right now. I'll be here for about 3 weeks now. That was the big issue. I came from Missouri to Vegas. I was supposed to go through Denver. I ended up going through Chicago. It was a nightmare. And it just kept getting worse and worse and worse. Oh man. But again, life is, and trading is simple if you follow the rules, follow the guidelines. And right now you have look at this again, every day, same thing. Okay. Volume goes to zip. Volume goes to zip. Volume is more steady here, more steady here. Volume goes to zip. Okay. So, where is your edge that you're going to trade? Okay. That's the remembering that is the remembrance of what you have to know and remember. You're trading to grab an advantage. My mom's doing great. She'd be doing better if she didn't give her license, and she's regretting it now. And I said, I told you. But it's like your parents are like kids. You can talk to them and tell them, but some professional, if she pays for someone to tell her, she can drive, it'd be more important than if I told her. It's like my kids. Every time I taught them something, it was worthless. But when they went to a coach and paid for it, and it was the same thing I had already told them, it was, oh, the guy knows exactly what he's talking. I go, okay, whatever. Anyways, so once again, we sit here now. Are we going to get something in the euro currency? Maybe. What time is it? Yeah, you got a chance in the euro. Maybe crude. Maybe the S&P. Maybe you got something going on right now. Are we getting close to? Oh, it's past 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock. Okay. I'm the Obi-Wan Kenobi. I'm nothing. I'm just a guy that understands and has gone through losses, developing all this stuff. Okay. And what I teach is what I have learned upon and from my own losses of my own money. Okay. That is what it really comes down to, is the lessons you are getting are the ones that I've already lost money on as I learned and developed these things. Almost, yeah. Well, it was almost, yeah, almost. I got a lot of almost. I'll give you one almost. You'll appreciate this. On October 15th, 1987, I owned 10,000 puts that I bought at a cabinet, which is $1 a contract. The minimum contract was $6.25, $6.25. But when you put them into the cabinet, that means they're given up. And if you buy them, and I bought them, okay, and I made like 30,000 in a couple hours and sold them all because I didn't scale out of them. And on Monday, the trade was worth, I don't know, 50 million. So you went almost. There's an almost for you. Okay. Lunch at Giuliani, well, that was good in the day. Right now, it'd be nothing to brag about, but back in the day, it would have been good. Okay. And there goes the euro. Okay, so the euro is very close. Well, we can look at it. Yeah, I mean, I don't have a problem with this one. Okay, so let's go to the one. Let's go to the bad cave. There's the one. Okay, so now we're waiting. So now, obviously, right now, the stop would be 80 half, 118, 118, 80 half. Okay, so let's just see. We don't have to. We're not in a hurry. It just went down. We're getting a lower stop. Okay, somebody keep an eye on the other since I got all these up. Okay, I can't watch them when I'm on the one. So just give me a clue if there's anything to switch to or look at. Okay. Oh, good morning. Experience that you get right after you need it. It's all good. I don't ever worry about it. I mean, like I said, I got some stories I'm gonna tell in Vegas this year that I've never revealed before, but they're sad. They're sad. All right, so we're getting maybe. Okay. In the meantime, our new stop is going to be where am I at here? 85, no, low, I'm sorry. 79.5. Okay. But right now we're not getting in, and there it goes down again. Okay. So again, we don't have to do anything. Right now we're doing nothing. We're just watching. And we're getting a better buy opportunity. Yeah. I mean, that's the way you have to look at it, because if you're playing the panic, okay, off of others, which is what you're doing. You're playing the panic off of others. Let me just take a quick at the 4 real quick, see if anything happened. The NASDAQ could be in play. I'm not gonna wash that one now. The S&P, no. Crude, no. Maybe we'll take a look at the NASDAQ. NASDAQ could be a buy. I don't know. Again, I'm very leery always of the NASDAQ because of the amount of risk you have to take, but we'll look at it. Okay, so the stop here would be 26.75. Yeah, you see, if you get in, you have to get in soon here. Well, we'll see. It's gonna right now. It's like a $300 risk. And I could live with that more. Okay, so here, but this is the trade I want to make. This is the one I want everybody to make if we make it. But right now, we still have no trade to make. Okay. Okay, and we do have a trade now. So let me get in, and I'll remember what I got to figure out my stop. I'm in at 89.5, and my stop is going to be. My stop is going to be 10 below that, which is going to be 87.5. 87. I'm sorry, 77.5. I'm losing my mind. 77.5 is going to be my stop. Okay, so now I just, again, just the little things I like to do just to, again, it makes it easier for me not to, have to watch it so closely. And, so there I know. And of course, that's the direction I'd like to see. And this will be first resistance, which makes sense. Okay, and we're popping through it. In the meantime, obviously slightly profitable, but not anything to, not anything to write home about. And the NASDAQ, see, now I will not trade the NASDAQ now, because now the stop is like almost 400. I'm not, again, in this market, and I don't mind the risk, honestly, but in this market, when it's quiet like this, I don't want to get trapped in these markets. Again, there's enough to trade. I make enough trades that I don't have to make this one. Okay. And that's the one thing I always want to remind you of, is we don't have to make every trade. Now, again, real busy when we're aggressive. Hey, I'm all in, baby. I'm going for it. You will hear that. Here's the next resistance right here. Okay. And again, they're tight because this doesn't have a huge range, but you are popping nicely back up. Okay, and that's not like it's a monster winner. I mean, you're up a grand total of $20. My God, we're rich. Okay. But you basically have what is known as a whipsaw. All right. Now let's go back here, because crude looks a little active suddenly. Not really. Just again, the 1 minute is obviously is a distortion. Okay. Of the rest, again, because it's obviously 4 times as fast. So, all right, really nothing at the moment. So we'll go back here, and it did fail. Look, see, so it failed where it was, right? Okay, so now what do we have? You've got, hopefully this will be no worse than consolidation, okay, of a new level at a higher level, and we will move from there. Okay, now we don't know that, but that's how we play the pattern. Okay, again, remember, you're playing the pattern, which is only really playing the probability. Okay. And the probability of certain directions are based on what you see ahead of time. And again, that's what it comes down to. Okay. Because again, nobody knows for sure what it's going to do. This is a straight, as I tell you all the time, a straight probability model. Okay. We've got the edge if we do everything right. So all we have to do is watch it. And then if you don't get the straight back, the huge V shape right back, then you start to manage it as you would by watching the face of the market. And look at it. See, we're holding right there at some support. Also, now again, this means nothing at the moment, but it is for the moment, making higher lows. So for the moment, Again, that means nothing at the moment, but that's what you're saying. Okay. So, you know, our euro is not broke. This is not good. See, this is not what you want to see. But again, we've got room. We're still in it, and we're not, you know, we're not down money. We're not near getting stopped out yet. And you could, and you know, the stop can show up anytime. I mean, that's again, this is the only danger in very, very thin markets. Okay. Is the speed at which they can move compared to other times. Okay. Of, you know, when there's more action. Okay. Now, suddenly, obviously, you're getting another pop in the NASDAQ. So and it's not over yet. I mean, you'd still be in if you took the trade. You know, I just didn't like it because, again, I don't like the exposure myself. And it looks like it's falling apart. You know, the Russell, if we could get a little volume, we need like a quick 1,000 contract order. Okay. On the buy side. Okay. The euro's holding its own. You know, nothing of the crude could be coming now. All of a sudden, you know, with 20, I mean, this is going to be close. I mean, certainly now, you know, this is greater than the last 10 bars. So certainly it'd be something to look at. Okay. It is greater than the last 10. Okay. So we're going to go and look at that as well. Okay. Hold on. Man, you stoop. Okay. So now we know that right now, if we get in, how do you get rid of this stupid thing? Okay. Let's see. If we get in, our stop is going to be 89. Okay. 89. Okay. And our euros is hanging. So 89, we're watching for a red bar. Okay. And 89 would be our stop. Okay. And we've got 28 seconds to wait. Okay. Well, you took it early. That's all. Hey, you know, again, it's again, I can't force you to change what you do. Okay. If you're going to do it, you're going to do it anyways. You're going to do it with or without me. Okay. And I can't make you change. Okay. I'm trying to give you the best opportunities. Okay. I cannot make you take them. Okay. So we're still going up. So the stop's going to change. And the new stop would be a 91. Okay. And we still have no entry. So it's okay. And our euro's going up nicely. Okay, good. Let it go. Let it go, baby. Let it rip. I understand, but you didn't get whatever. You know, I don't want to argue with you. You're wrong. Okay. That's all. It's that simple. You're wrong. Okay. Your style is slightly too aggressive for what we're doing. Okay? I wish I held it too. You know, you can do as you wish. Like I said, you're a big boy. I can't tell you what to do. I'm just telling you that you're wrong. Okay. All right. So we can take the crude. Okay. In at 77. What I say my stop was 91, I think, something like that. Is that right? 91. Okay. 91. 91. Okay. Okay. So we're there. And so now you've got, yeah, obviously, we don't have a big enough profit to do anything with this yet, but we do have a profit. Okay. Again, it's not big enough to do anything, but again, notice how we did hold solid support. Okay. And we did break out of that one level we were watching. So hopefully this will be the new support level. Okay. And, you know, we're now short crude. And, you know, again, it is what it is. That's, you know, I can't predict where it's going to go. I can only base it on the probability of what I can see. And, you know, it's not going anywhere at the moment, but it, you know, it's not, obviously it's not favorable at the moment, but it ain't going anywhere either. I don't know. I didn't look at Bobby. I haven't looked at any stocks yet, really, to tell you the truth. Okay. I don't really look this early because I'm not active. You know, everything is done automatic, so I don't have to look. But I'm sure it did. If you say it did, I'm sure it did. Okay. So we're sitting and doing a lot of nothing. Okay. So we'll see. We'll see if anything happens. We got a change now. 16's a change. Okay. And then of course 20 and 24 and 28. But right now, again, you're getting a price push, but not a volume push. So it's really nothing. So we're just still in, okay, with about a 65 or 70, $75 profit, something like that. But it doesn't matter. The amount is not the important amount. The amount is what the profit amount. The stop and crude came from, it was the high of that move was whatever I said it was, 81, 10 ticks above the high. 10 ticks above the high or below the low. Okay, again, right now we're using $2 in the S&P, 20 ticks in the Dow, 20 ticks in the Russell, $10 in the NASDAQ, and 10 ticks in the crude and euro currency. Okay. There goes the euro. Well, maybe we'll get a blow off. Maybe we'll get a reversal out of it. Okay. Unfortunately, there goes crude too. Okay. No. Again, nothing is a final, and we haven't taken any profit. The stop on 6E was I don't know what it was. You want to move? You can move it to break even. Yeah, it's on a new high. You can move it to break even. Go ahead, move your stop to break even. You got the, as they say in Yiddish, you got spilkies. Okay. Go ahead and move it to break even. Lock it up. You got spilks. That's what they call it in Yiddish. Okay. I hadn't anticipated doing it, but I'll let you go ahead and do it. It's certainly reasonable. It does qualify now anyway. So, and crude is getting very close to giving it us the old ram job up the tush. Okay, but hey, whatever. It is what it is. I can't change it. I can't make it different. Okay, I can only trade and follow the rules in which we set. Okay. Now, what trade am I watching here so I know? 4 minutes. Now, you've got this is got a very real possibility of being the reverse right now. Okay, again, this would be questionable when it gets there. Okay, it's not going to be huge, but it is in that qualifying range, okay, of a potential reversal. Oh, what the hell happened? How did I miss? What am I, nuts? I don't know. I must be looking at the wrong thing. I don't know. Forget about what I said. It's going to be if it stays high, if price stays higher, it is going to be a blow off reversal. Okay. If price stays higher, it is going to be a blow off reversal. Okay. I don't know if it's going to stay. It could be a break even in. Crude's in real danger at the moment. Never fun. Fortunately, it's a small trade in percentage terms, but still money. I hate to lose anything. Okay. But maybe I'll come back down again. Certainly, we'd love to see this push a little higher. Okay, but this is going to be if it stays higher in general, this will be somewhat of a reverse. God damn. Okay. Either a close or to move your stop tighter. We'll give you the choices once I see how it ends in 54 seconds. It is leaning towards obviously a blow off. So it will be a reversal. Okay. So now this is how I'm going to handle this. I'm going to move my stop. I stopped on crude down, whatever, $100, 110. Okay. I'm going to move my stop very tight now. Okay. When I get the official signal, because I know I'm reversing. Okay. So my first initial stop of what I own, I'm going to move very tight and lock in whatever I can. Okay. I may use even a trailing stop. In fact, I'm going to use a dangerous trailing stop, but I'm going to use a 4-tick trailing stop, which I'm entering right now because I know this is going to reverse. Okay. So I'm using a 4-tick trailer right now. Okay. That's in. Okay. And now I got to go to the 1 minute. Okay. And see where my actual entry is going to come. Okay. Okay. So we're watching and waiting for an entry. Okay, and our stop on this entry and getting short would be 909, 909, 909. But I do have my stop in trailing right now because I know I'm getting out. Either way, I know I'm taking a trade off. I'm taking the profit. Okay, that's a guarantee. So that I don't have to do anything with. Okay, so now you can, take your trade and take your short. Okay, so I'm gonna take my short. Okay, and my out at 98. Okay, my stop is gonna be 909. Okay, and that's where we are. Okay, so we got one winner, one loser. Pretty close. It's a net losing day for so far, depending on how this one plays out. But whatever it is, I can't. Again, I can't make magic as much as I'd like to. Okay, and we'll see. We'll sit there. We'll wait for the 24 bar, which is 3 minutes. Okay, again, it's just obviously not much going on. Very quiet. Yesterday was a little bit better. Again, it's just every day is an independent event. Okay. May the Schwartz be with you. Every day is an independent event. Okay. Every day is different. Every trade is an independent event. Okay. That's the thing you have to remember. Everything is it's on its own. They're all affected in independent events that occur based on, everything. Okay. So, shit. Okay. So that's, our gig is the independence of the trades. Okay. And of course, we're at 1899 and there's nothing else. Maybe crude's going to flash again. Where we at here? Crude is going to probably be another blowoff. You're going to have another opportunity in crude if you should so desire. Okay. Again, you have to weigh your bankroll, and the micros are easy, so that shouldn't be a problem. If you don't like the big contract, I would prefer to trade 5 micros over 1 mini. Okay, just FYI. But so here we go, and again, this is gonna be very close. Okay. It has had a very big move from the low here, this whole spike up in general. But again, this independent bar, remember, independent of themselves. Okay. So again, we're watching and we're waiting, and it's pushing. This is going to be, this is going to be a decision that you can make. It's not 100% clear yet, but it may clear itself before the next 15 seconds. Very close. I will leave that decision up to you. I will look at it and I will probably take it, but this is more of a trade for you to decide. Hold on 1 second. Oh, 1 second. I gotta watch 2 things at once. Okay. So if you were going to take this trade, your stop's going to be at 7308. Now it's getting a little bit of weight to the downside. So if you're going to take it, 7308 would be the level. Okay. Okay. So again, if you're going to take it, which is okay, again, I have no problem to take it. I'm going to go ahead and take it myself just because. Okay. I'm in it at 93. Okay. But again, I'm not telling you should all take it. That is, again, entirely your decision. Okay. In the meantime, you've got the short euro you are in, and if you're in the crude, it is on you to manage them now. As we depart, we got 1-1 small net loser for the moment. We'll see how these trades out, and when they complete, I will send the info, okay, of how we did, as I do every day, good or bad. You get it from me. I don't try to hide, and I will send it out later. Have a great day, everybody. We'll see you later.